All right, on the Splash Chit Chat on Splash 105.5 FM, we have the amazing superstar, Johnny Drill.
Yes, yes. Happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Okay. How are you? I'm going to say that. Oh, how are you, Johnny Drill? How do you
I'm o-
do, Johnny Drill?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm happy that everyone's singing the song, and it's
Yeah,
very
the song is really amazing. Like you've made so many friends. I think some people who have not been really friends for a while came back together with that song. Maybe.
Aw.
Okay, let's
You're
talk about what did you say?
you're welcome.
Okay, let's talk about your song. Let's talk about your growing up background. You grew up in a setting that your father is a minister and he's also a principal, right?
Yes.
And
He
you
he
have
used
four.
to, but now he's retired.
What did you say?
He used to be a principal, but now he's retired.
Oh, nice. Okay, you used to be a principal and you have four siblings.
Yes, I do.
Okay, can you shed more light in a kind of environment you grew up in?
I mean, I grew up around mostly my family. You know, it was a slightly uptight. Like every African parent. Certain times we're not allowed to leave the house, and blah blah blah. But I had my brothers, I had my sister, and I have some of the fondest memories with them. For me, the fondest would be every Christmas. And during the Hamatan, when if we had this moonlight out, go, because we weren't allowed to go outside, we'll stick our legs out through the metal protectors and just stare at the moonlight and sing into the night. And those are my fondest memories as a kid. But growing up was really fun. It was very fun.
Cool. Did you did does being a child of a minister have any major role in your music career?
I think I'm not sure if the word would be child of a minister. I would rather say as a Christian,
Okay.
because I still believe that my music is deeply rooted in faith, in my faith, and at the end of the day, it's all to bring glory to God. I may not
Nice.
express it that way, but I believe that the essence of my music is still God. It's just happens I don't do it in church, but
Ah,
I think my faith is a very key part of my music. It is a foundation actually.
nice. Yesterday I was seeing your past videos on YouTube, like Let's Go Memory Lane, Project Fame.
Oh, oh no.
Okay. Like I was just saying, oh my God, like you have really done well with music and your kind of music, it has just been there from the beginning. Did you ever see yourself like in this limelight?
Um, I think I always kind of had knew it. So I have a theory that every person that would become a star or that
Mhm.
would become some kind of person of influence usually have an idea that they will become that. I think it's just in bed in you. So for me, I knew I knew I was gonna become popular. I knew I was gonna be
All right.
famous for good. I knew I was gonna be a famous singer. And I just for me during that whole time it was just to work at it and make sure, even if it was 10 fans, I had 20 fans to nurture those 20 fans to become something more. And that's kind of been my mindset all the way. But I kind of already knew that I was gonna be here. And I'm just
Hey,
getting started at the beginning.
hey, nice. I like that. Some people say you are the coolest. I think I know that you are the coolest Nigerian artist. How cool are
I
you?
that boldly. I'll gladly take that. Uh,
Um, Network.
I think I may have lost you for a second. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can now.
I said, I think I like to think I'm cool. I don't know if I'm the coolest, but I like to think I'm cool.
You
Um,
are.
you know, I think I'm a different type of cool. I think I'm like friendly cool. I'm like everyday guy cool. Uh, yeah.
And you are a great producer as well. I think I was chatting with Ladipo and he said you produce this song, Big Energy.
No, I mixed and mastered Big Energy,
Oh,
but I produced Adipo's Jaye.
oh yes, yes. Okay. What other songs that what other songs have you produced that we do not know?
What songs have I produced? So I've mostly done. I've really not produced commercially for like 7 years now.
Okay.
But I have I have mixed and mastered. I've mixed and mastered. Um, Mixed and mastered Bloody Samaritan.
Ah,
Mixed and mastered Rush by Arista. What else? A bunch of songs that I mixed and mastered.
okay. Your kind of music is a soft one, yeah. And you stand out with your kind of music. Have you ever had some people? I'm sure you've had opinions of different people, families, friends who say, "Okay, Johnny, why don't you go in the normal music of the like the normal Nigerian sound?" Have you ever come across that opinion?
I mean, yeah, I used to back then when I was still, when I did wasn't really popular like that. A lot of people didn't quite believe that, this guy that was doing this kind of sound will ever become anything. Of
Hmm.
course, that every now and then there was that, this is what everybody's doing, so you should do that, blah blah blah. You should switch up, do something for the club. But I used to have it back then, but nobody dares come and tell me that now. I mean, it's paying off. There's the fans that are there to show for it. Johnny Drille has been on the scene for the longest. People have come and gone, but Johnny Drille has been here, and I'm going to be here for.
Period. Okay, so I'm asking this question for all your female fans out there, crushing on you. Are you in a relationship?
Am I in a relationship? How do you define a relationship?
Like, are you in a romantic relationship?
Uh, am I in a romantic relationship? It's a very interesting question, but always for it, I just feel like all the stuff is just crazy and now
Okay, I don't want to answer that.
you understand?
Okay, okay. Your new song, My Friend. How are you, my
Yeah.
friend? It has been buzzing all over the world, and people vibing to it, people reconnecting with their friends. What is your own true definition of a real friend?
My definition of a friend is one that would show up for you, that is there for you in season and out of season. One that would not judge, doesn't judge you, but one that is not afraid to correct you and tell you what you're doing wrong or if you're doing wrong. One that is honest with you, one that that you can trust. I think that's what a real friend should be. But of course, these days there's different definitions of friends. But for me, that's like ideally that should be what a friend is all about.
Ah, nice. So what motivated the song?
I think we're in times where everyone just feels everyone's living very individualistic lives. 2022 is it's a far cry from what 2002 was. In 2002, people still were very in tune with their families. They wanted to spend time with their families, their friends. But these days, especially with the popularity of social media and mobile phones, everyone just feels like they can be themselves by themselves. Like they don't need people. And that's why you see people in the same cities with their friends, with their families, and they don't get to see even their families for like a year or even 2 years or 3 years, and they're in the same cities. So for us, making a song that would help people, rediscover the importance of relationships in our lives. And then this is something that's not really just about friends, it's even about all the relationships in our lives, our partners, our families, and just reconnecting with them and letting them know that, you cherish them and, whatever they need, you'll be there for them and they will also be there for you.
Nice. Can you tell us one of the happiest moments of your life? Can you remember? Of course you will.
Um, I can tell you one. One I cannot tell you. One.
Why won't you tell me the second one?
Well, one of the happiest reasons, one of the happiest days of my life. I won't say it is one. So every year, every Journeys from Life season, so it's like 3 days or whatever. Maybe we'll have 3 shows in a year for Journeys from Life then. Those
Yeah.
3 days I'm happy year.
Oh,
So recently was the one that happened in Lagos last week. I was really happy that day. Why? Because that day I get to see all the people in my life. I get to see my family, or my family come to Lagos for the show. I get to see my old friends who come over to Lagos. All the people that I love and cherish. I get to see them during
wow.
that period. Why it is my happiest day every year.
Okay. What did you say?
I said, ah.
Okay, so your record label boss, Don Jazzy, you also featured in your song, How Are You, My
Yeah.
Friend? Yes. What is one thing, I know you like so many things about Don Jazzy. I'm sure you
Yeah.
like. What is one thing you can say that you like about him? You just tell us one.
One thing that I like that, it's gonna be hard to say one. What I like about Don Jazzy is that um one thing, if I had to pick one, it would be that he's a kind person.
Oh,
Like,
I want to cry.
kindest of them all. It's he when he does stuff, he's not doing it because he wants anything in return. He's just doing it out of his heart. And that's very unusual. People usually do good because they want to look good, or they want you to ask favor, they want to have ask favor in the future. But he's just like, this is me. Like, I just want to be good. I just want to do good. He's a very kind person. So that's a one. If I had to pick one, that's what I'll say. But he's a lot of awesome things.
Oh, emotional. Nice. What is one thing you would say to your younger self?
One thing I would say to my younger self would be, don't overthink anything. Just do it. Just go for it. Um, you know, don't overthink. Don't give any room to be sad. If you fall down, pick yourself back up and just keep moving. But just keep moving. Never stop.
Okay. With the in the Nigerian entertainment industry right now, if you were given a chance to change something in the entertainment industry, what would it be?
Um, what would it be? I don't think there's really that much that I feel like we're in a very good trajectory. It's been like a steady growth for Afrobeats and for African music generally. There's one thing I'll change would be the fact that not all African music is Afrobeats. There, it would be great if people started to see all the other beautiful sounds coming out of Africa beyond Afrobeats, and not to just lump everything into one sound, Afrobeats. I guess that would be what I would like to change if that was possible.
All right. So before we go, what do you have to say to your fans out there who are always, loving your music?
Well, to all the beautiful, the most amazing fans in the world that listen to Johnny Drill, that support Johnny Drill, that share my music, thank you so much. Means the world to me that you do that. And there's more music on the way. There's more shows on the way. So just watch out for Johnny Drill and stay safe.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, Johnny Drille, for joining us on the Splash Chit Chat today on Splash 105.5 FM.
Thank you so much for having me, Toyosi.